Alrighty, it's football season, and are you trying to make wings and just they get dried out and gross and rubbery? Well, let me show you how I do it. Let's go. Alrighty, first things first, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to our little channel here, and please hit the bell so you're notified when I post anything or new content for you. Let's start out with our seasoning. We're going to do a dry rub here off on the side of the small dish here. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of, that would be garlic powder. Then we're going to do smoked paprika. Same thing, 1/4 teaspoon. And now obviously you're going to double up if you have, I'm doing 12 wings. So if you have a big batch, you can make as much as you want. This is onion powder right in front of us here. And then the secret cayenne pepper. Just a little bit, just a tad. Not too much. And then I do add cornstarch, and that will help with the wings getting crispy in the oven. So we just put a little bit of cornstarch in there. Do not go haywire. I tend to just try to cover the top of the seasonings, and that's about it. Do not go more than that. Mix it all up, and then we're going to go ahead and grab our wings, which we do want to be dried out. So make sure with the wings, once you get them prepared, you're going to take a paper towel and dry them out and put them in a bowl, and then just add your seasoning here and stir. Now, I did wash my hands multiple times, so don't worry about that, just so you know. We're going to stir till all the seasoning is over all of the wings. And then once we do that, we're going to grab our favorite wing or chicken seasoning, which would be our Lawry's chicken seasoning. Now, remember, if you want, I will go ahead and pin right here. If you look up at the top corner there in the cards, the must-haves that I use for all my cooking, and you can take a look at what exactly seasonings I own. So this way you can follow exactly. And we're just stirring this all in, making sure everything is covered evenly, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but do the best you can. And then we're going to go ahead and head over to our air fryer. The air fryer we're going to set for 25 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to stick this in. And don't forget to spray with just a little bit of oil there. That will give it a little more crispiness. Also might help with the sticky, because it tends to stick on that tin foil. Go ahead, get that going, and we'll be back. At 12 minutes, we're going to come and we are going to just give a flip. Now, this is the new Ninja air fryer. I love this thing. It's great. We use it for everything. For those of you that have kids that are going to college, I do recommend getting this oven for their dorm rooms if that's something that you're going to need to, it's available. This is fantastic. And you see I'm dealing with a lot of stickiness here, which totally fine. Just got to get a little more aggressive. But yeah, this Ninja, if it folds up on itself, very, very good on space for counters. And I just love it. And you can basically cook anything in this. It's more of a mini oven than an actual air fryer. But you see here, we're just flipping this over. And I did pause the timer there, and then I put it back to 12 minutes, I think. Just so we're on pace. There you go. Did spray a little more oil. Well, yeah, there we go. 12 minutes. All right, moving on. Now, once we're done, you can see the timer's done. We're going to go ahead and pull this out, and we're going to let it rest for about 5 minutes. In that 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and head outside and get our grill up and running. We want to be probably sitting between 350 and 400 degrees on our grill. And what the grill's going to do is that's going to dry this out a little bit, because you know how it gets really moist and not moist in a good way, but kind of gives you that awkward chewiness, moisture, flavor. That's where most people get stuck. Well, what I do to kind of combat that is I go and I put this in my smoker for just a little bit. So I'm just going to peel these off the tin foil. And they're not sticking too bad, but enough to be a pain in the ass, as you can tell. Let them rest for about 5 minutes. I don't know if I mentioned that yet or not. And then we will head outside. So we're going outside. 350 for about 20 minutes is what we're looking for. I like to flip it halfway. You don't need to add oil if you don't want to. I like to add oil because it adds a little more crisp to it. So we're just going to lay these in there. You can see we're raging back here, which is fantastic. And I actually ended up doing, for this particular cook, I did I think I went up to 360 for 23 minutes is where I ended up, because it's not a ballpark. It's ballpark. We're not trying to be perfect. We want to get it to where it gets rid of the moisture that's really on that crust and get that char like you would see on a steak. So I came back and you can see there's the charring starting to happen. That's exactly what we want to see. There we go. And you can see some of the smoke flavor getting in there. And so we're going to go ahead and pull this off. And super, super yummy. Can't wait to sauce this up. And I think it's time for me to clean my grill. Alrighty, let's go ahead and head inside. But don't forget to turn the grill off, Adam. I do tend to forget to do that. Love my Traeger. Alright, so now we're inside. We have your sauce of choice. I use Frank's Red Hot sauce. I think it's the best vinegar, cayenne, and pepper flavor. You don't need that much. I only had a quarter cup right there. And you're not looking to really soak the chicken. You just want to coat the chicken. That's where a lot of people make a mistake. Oh, one jumped. So you're not looking to really like saturate it. People oversaturate it and it gets too nasty. And you're then adding moisture into the chicken that's going to make the crust that you just made super soggy, which is the complete opposite thing of what you want to do. So once we're all here, we're going to go ahead and plate this up and get ready to go. These turned out phenomenally, by the way. And yeah, I only have 2 words for you to say, which is go birds. And let's go. Let me know if you want to make this one and how they turn out for you. I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.